Got a bit of a cool milestone today. Let's check it out. So pretty much I've been working on the menus, and I wanted to separate single player and multiplayer. So let's check it out. Right now we have the main menu, single player on the left, first mode big, kind of like hard to miss. Shop on the bottom, hopefully for if it needs anything there. It's empty for now. Same thing with settings, I haven't really set that up. The quit button to get out of the game. But when we go into single player, right here we have different modes. So time attack, I'll explain that later, but time attack, survival, shot rush, and practice. Pretty much what these game modes are. Time attack is your typical timer set, like any basketball game you play at the arcade. 60 seconds or so. Try to get as many goals as possible. Survival is a spin-off of that. The timer runs down, but every time you make a goal, it adds some time so that you can keep playing forever if you're good enough. Shot rush is kind of like that 3-point contest from the All-Star game. You try to race against time, so it's like reversed, where you have a set number of balls that you need to make a goal. So let's say 10 or so, and then it tracks how quickly you do it. And then practice is, it doesn't have any rules, and pretty much my vision for that is you can place the ball wherever, so you can practice your shots from different ranges, and you can just play around with the court as much as you can for now. Oop, that's my phone. Anyways, so when you press a button, let's do time attack. I can show you. Then it takes you to the character select screen. This is what I have so far. I added a new character. This is just a template person. It has the base stats that I think is a good starting point to make any new character. Normal guy, floaty guy, speedy guy, the heavy guy. And then if you see, you press it, confirm, it takes you to the game, and then it'll play that character. This is time attack, so as you can see, once the time runs out, then you get the game over screen. Quick, take you back. Let's do survival. Let's say you pick Mr. Floaty. Then I'll show you here, if you make the goal. Oh, do I have time? Then you see the time went up a little bit. That's kind of the basic coding for now. Suck, whatever. And shot rush. Let's do speedy. There you got it going. You can see the time is going. You make 10 shots. Once you make 10, you make one shot, the counter goes down, and then damn, I can't seem to do it. There we go. See, it goes down. Whatever. There's a pause button. You can resume the game. You can restart. Takes you back. You can quit and goes back here. And then finally, practice. Let's do heavy for heavy comes in. Nothing, no time, no shot counter. Just the ball and you. But let's test. So you can go into any mode, pick any person, and then it'll be that character. So basic character selection and mode select for single player. But the biggest thing for me was netcode, which was no joke, to be quite honest. But I have to, let me build a second player so that we can see this in action, or maybe a third player just to kind of make it fun. Taking a while. Oops. Hold on. That was not it. Let me build it out here so that we can have more than one. Building it out. take you. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. One person, two people. Close this out. Let's go. Well, first, versus, yes. Host the game. Then you can see that it's a lobby. You have your ready state, your name, your character selected. Switches out. This was also a pretty tough coding to do, but figured it out with some kind of key references. So let's just put it on normal. Bring the other peeps. Mr. Crowface1. Join the game. This is where you would put the room name or IP address, but for now it's local host. Brings it in. You can see on this screen, the guy's here. On this screen, both people are here. Change the character. Changes the character on both screens. Go here. First mode, Crowface Mr. 2. Join game. Also local host. Let's do Mr. Speedy. And then here you have that. Change the character here. Changes it all across. But here, ready up. It readies up in all screens. Ready's up here. Ready's up here. Once everyone's ready, start button's ready to go. And start. Everybody's in. Player 1, you can see it moves. Player 2, I think it's this one. Yep. So player 2 moves. Everyone moves. Player 3 moves. It moves across. So I had a problem coding this where if you move one character, I didn't realize this, but multiplayer is everyone's playing the same game at the same time, and then they're seeing their own kind of instance of the game on their screen. So if you don't send messages across, then you can move it on one, but then everyone else's screen, it doesn't receive the message to move because they're not controlling it. So it'll stay, but then you would be all desynced because you'd be like, let's say your green guy's over here, but then because you spawned the character but it didn't move for the other people, they're stuck there on their screen, so it messed up everything. Same thing with the ball. If you hit it, then it wouldn't send a message because they don't know the ball was hit, and then it got into all sorts of bugs. I don't want to recreate it here, but yeah, that it's cool to see that I can get people to communicate across. Oh, what was that? There was a little bit of messed upness there. So the code is not perfect, as you can see, but yeah. Another cool thing, I coded this camera. You can see it zooms in. So it zooms in and zooms out based on the placement of the characters. Let's bring everybody closer. And you can see across, it zooms out. It also focuses on the ball. If you move all the way to the left, then it zooms out there. Pretty cool progress. I'll flesh it out more. You know, let me close these guys. See, disconnects and everyone's gone. Oh no, so lonely. But pretty much what's left for me is, at least in terms of the menu and the gameplay, is flesh out the aspects here, especially in practice. It's kind of blank, but in the pause menu or something, we'll be able to customize how you can practice. Probably maybe do some settings here, not just the characters but the modes, unless I want to do a high score type thing. And then in versus, definitely when we get here, I want to be able to switch teams. Right now everyone's just free for all, but switch teams, have a rule set, time and the game mode, stuff like that. And obviously I can't get out of here, but some kind of back button to get me out of this. But that's kind of the progress so far. Let me try to see what else needs to be done, but that's what I have for this video. Thanks.